welcome to another session of Your Image, a public relations program on TV. Last week, we were looking at the tent, and then economically things can be prepared. I have with me once again, and they promised that they'll be with us this week. I have this time around Dr. Lekan Oketokun, is a political scientist and a lecturer at the Moshood Abiola Polytechnic. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Honorable Justice Fatoki, you're welcome.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thanks for your input last week.
It is service for humanity.
Oh, we appreciate that. This time around, we want us to look at the expectations of Nigerians, because we expect that when the National Assembly is peaceful and is running its affairs as expected, there can be peace and there can be added value to the executive and then to the judiciary. So what are the expectations from Nigerian citizens?
Well, thank you very much. That's a very beautiful question. The expectations of Nigerians. Now, let me first say that the responsibility of the legislature is not to build roads, construct roads. It's not to build houses or whatever. Is to majorly facilitate and to influence the executive to accomplish this. Their major role is lawmaking, appropriation, and
oversight
function. Yeah. Now, where you have very, very active, pragmatic legislature, their duty is to balance the expectation or demands of the electorates with that of the resources of Nigerians. I think, should be okay. What is the legislator going to provide? Provide qualitative legislation. Not necessarily to be antagonistic to the executive, but to be proactive, to fight for the interest of the masses, to protect the interest of the electorates, to ensure that dividends of democracy is provided. Now, there's difference between making a budget, the appropriation, to they accomplish the projects that have been put in place, sure the laws that are going to be passed, the resolutions are in the interest of the nation, in the interest of the masses.
Dr. Oketokun, when we are talking about the expectations, we have seen that in the last dispensation, so much anger was with the citizens of this country in the area of security. How do you think your advice for the legislature on how to tackle issues of securities?
Well, the maintenance of law and order, even though the responsibility squarely lies in the executive, because it is under the executive that you have all the security agencies. And that's why you call the president the commander-in-chief of the enables citizens to actualize their dreams. You are going to court crime that will enable all Nigerian citizens to actualize their various dreams. I mean the noble ones. So I'm not talking about if you are an armed robber, they should make laws that will actualize you being able to boggle and do all those kind of. But those who want to be responsible citizens of Nigeria, the legislature has to make laws that will assist them because
you saw the way things were happening, and then the National Assembly were making some efforts to call the attention as to how to address. So what's your advice for the coming legislature?
Well, we have said it. One of the main duties of the legislature is providing oversight for executive bodies.
How effective can they be?
And the legislature can do this right from the start. When you have a leadership of the assembly that is compromised, then when you must come with men who knows what they are doing. And don't forget that among these members of the legislature, we have retired security chiefs amongst them. So when you are going to appoint, for example, chairman of committees that oversees security, the Navy, the Army, the police and things like that, don't just put people who are not knowledgeable.
So rampeg.
Yes. So when you want to appoint chairman